Hi, welcome back to the Spirit's Path. This is Dee, and today's tarot card of the day out of the Wildwood Tarot deck for January 7th. I'm catching up. We only got a couple more to go. Is the Eight of Arrows and Struggle. And I am not surprised that this card has come up after yesterday's card of the Devil. Okay? Whenever I see this card, all right, I think of the Rider-Waite Tarot deck, where it shows a gal with her standing around 8 swords, all right, in like a self-imposed cage. Her eyes are blindfolded, her hands are bound, okay? But her hands are bound loosely. At any point, she can take those bindings and just let them go and take the blindfold off and see where she's at and get out of that. Just as we talked about yesterday with the Guardian and the light shining its way, to illuminate that path, so too you have that opportunity, okay, to take off those blindfolds and walk out of this self-imposed prison. So, when we struggle with issues in life, we lose hope on our spiritual journey, our spiritual path. We get involved in the drama. We get in, what if this happens? What if that happens? Okay. And life just seems to just bog us down, just like this winter scene. It's heavy trotting going through here. The wind's blowing, right? And, he's trying to shoot arrows into the wind and they're breaking because it's too dry out. Okay. Instead of focusing on that light that he's got in his hand, that lantern, instead of focusing on the light from what the sun gives you, focusing on the light of that decision-making process with the Two of Bows and the decision, all right, being clarified by that. When you can focus on the light, you can get past this devil, okay? You can get past this guardian, and you can move forward on your path. That beacon of light that we have as we're walking through that cave shows us the path that we're on. We already know that the decision we've made, the light coming down to clarify that, is saying that we've gone down this path. And Spirit is telling you right now, the path that you're on is about looking within, okay? Facing those fears, understanding that you're being nurtured by the green woman, drinking of the milk. The Ten of Stones just fell off, so there's a little bit of that security, okay, that you're leaving behind. But in place of that security, you're getting up in your head. You're getting involved in just, what if this happens and what if that happens, it's just going to bog you down in your day. Your journey is always going to have issues and conflicts, confrontations, and obstacles. It's how you handle those and how you continue to move forward on your spiritual path. And like I said, many times, that's internal. And it's, the Page of Stones is still down here, the links. What can you learn from this situation? Okay, if you look at what's going down here on the spread, the Great Bear came out after the Ten of Stones and home. And it's a double card, okay? It was down here twice. So we were talking about, the ego and judgment, but being fulfilled on your spiritual journey, okay? In order to be fulfilled on your journey, you have to look at the inner depths of your own character, the inner depths of who you are. And sometimes it's going to be a struggle to get away from those addictions, get away from the struggle of, what it is that's scaring you, what it is that's fearful of you. The biggest thing out of that is you control what you can control. You don't have to worry about what's going on with somebody else's life. It's out of your control. If this is a legal matter or something like that, let the judge take care of it, okay? Which goes back to that Great Bear. Let the judge, make his decision, right or wrong, okay? And if it goes against you, hey, it was solved legally. If there's more issues around that, then you've got the resources to go ahead and move forward again. You've got that beacon of hope. If it goes against, I can't remember if I said for you or against you. If it goes against you, you just move, you figure out another path. If it goes for you, then everything's good. You don't have to worry about it. All right? You can move on with your life. You got that beacon of hope, that ray of hope. But when you can look within and face those fears, facing those fears with the light that you carry, that sun of life, okay, it just makes your day, that much easier. You don't have to trod through, this beaten, worn down landscape, right? You can look at it and just say, you know what? I've got wood for a fire. I can go ahead and take those arrows and, create a little tinderbox, right? I've got the light in there. I'm pretty sure it's not lit by a battery, right? It's probably got a little flame to it, so there's some warmth. You've got a cloak that's keeping you warm against the wind. And, if you get thirsty, you got the river behind you. You got probably an opportunity to gather some fish. So it's about instead of being in that self-imposed prison, it's about looking at things differently, looking at things from a different light, okay? Yes, you faced your fears, the guardian's blocking the path, okay? But the light has shown you inside how to get past that. The light is guiding you down here, and it's a very bright path. You got the nurturing milk from the green woman, helping you move forward. Drink of the milk. See things from a different perspective. All right? And in this case, hold that lantern out to let it light your way. You see that in the Hermit card as well. He's holding that light of hope. So don't feel trapped and isolated by your own thoughts. All right? And if you got to face those fears, you just got to meditate and just give it to spirit, give it to the universe. And just say, you know what? I'm not giving in to this negative attitude. I'm not giving in to this, he said, she said. I'm not giving in to this, oh, woe is me. I'm moving forward. All right? And I'm going to, not feel trapped. I'm going to stay calm. I'm going to be resolute. And I'm going to have the courage to overcome the tests, that are here on this spiritual journey. And as I look down, you have 4 out of the 7 cards are life lessons cards. So this is something that you just don't change overnight. This is something that you have to work on. This is something that, is just, what? I just need to put my nose to the grindstone, stay out of the drama, keep moving forward. You still got the court card and you still got 2 pip cards, with the 2 of bows and now, the 8 of arrows and struggle. Life doesn't have to be a struggle as we're moving forward. This struggle can just be a simple aspect of seeing things from a different perspective and understanding, okay, this is what universe wants to, show me. How do I get past this obstacle? How do I get past this challenge? So that's today's card of the day for January 7th, the 8 of arrows and struggle. Hit that like button for me, subscribe to the channel, share with others, give me a thumbs up. And this is D for Spirit's Path. We'll talk to you tomorrow. Take care, God bless, and stay safe, everybody.